for you to come home with him. So I thank you, Michael. I thank you for all the smiles that you've placed in many people's hearts. And I thank you for everything that you've done for others across this globe in the Lord's name. And I have one request, Michael, one request. I would like for you to give our brother, my twin brother, Brandon, a hug for me. I love you, Michael, and I miss you.
Did you know that Marlon was apparently a twin? And speaking to his past brother, Michael, to give his brother, Brandon, a hug. You know, I have to say, though, there was a moment, too, where Marlon joked about running into Michael in disguise, buying his own CDs in the record store. And I thought that was really an endearing story. Letitia Lance is outside the Staples Center. So you've been hearing, I would imagine, from some of the fans and what they thought about what they saw?
I have been talking to many of them, and what they are saying, Robin, is that this far exceeded their expectations. They said it was so emotional. Obviously, so many people have said that they were very touched by Paris speaking at the end about her father. We've never heard from her before, but they were just very touched by this tribute to Michael Jackson. They said it exceeded their expectations. Many people talked about that guitar solo that John Mayer gave, and one of the things that I think stood out about it is that it punctuates the fact that Michael Jackson's music does transcend and will continue to be reinterpreted and interpreted again by musicians and probably redone over and over again. And like you said, some of those very endearing stories that they didn't know about Michael Jackson, Berry Gordy talking about the Jacksons versus the Gordys, and baseball. Who knew that Michael Jackson even played baseball, is some of the things that some of the fans are saying. So it was really nice for them to bring more of a human aspect to Michael Jackson, this person who they have called the King of Pop and adored his music for quite a long time, and probably for many more years to come.
Why is the crowd behind you screaming?
Well, we have Paul Vercammon back here who is revving them up. So he can probably go down there too. He is revving. These are fans who just came out at the memorial.
Okay,
These people very emotional now.
can Paul hear me? Let's go to Paul.
I can hear you.
What are you doing back there?
Family. I'm not doing anything except for talking to people who are just absolutely enjoying the chance to be with each other, and they've come from all over the world and the United States. The morning is given way to celebration. Denise, you came from New York. What do you remember about being in there?
What I remember about it is that I saw family as much as I did being fans and icons around the world. I just really am happy that he touched my life in such a way, and it was broad stream through the various people that came to stage. Usher was very much a moment in history, and that's when I started breaking down and crying.
Well said, Denise. And Denise also said she had to prove a hater wrong on the East Coast. We have some fans from Las Vegas. Show went down. So tell us about this. As someone from Las Vegas, did these people honor Michael Jackson the way they should?
Absolutely. Absolutely. It was the best, and it was so emotional. I'm just so glad I got to be a part of it.
For you, is there one moment that just absolutely you found to be riveting, or just what?
Stevie Wonder. When Stevie Wonder sang that song, that was the most emotional, and his daughter at the end was incredible. It's the most incredible thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, brief ad-lib out here on press row when Stevie Wonder launched into his singing was just almost quiet. There was a sense of, oh my goodness, what a tribute this is. You were saying his daughter, when Paris spoke, that touched you. And I forgot your name, where are you from?
I'm originally from Kenya. I grew up in Iowa. And I mean, I knew Michael Jackson's words before I could speak English. So his songs were touching all over the world. And his daughter talking, that's when I really broke down. I was crying the whole time, but I was shaking and crying when she was talking. It was so emotional, and I'm also thankful that I got to be the part of it.
What an odyssey from Kenya to Iowa to being part of this historic event. And also, you've come all the way from Africa as well. And you were a huge Michael Jackson fan.
Right. I came from Nigeria, and it's worth it. 2 days after I arrived here, Michael Jackson passed. And I'm really privileged to be here. I got an invitation from a member of the family. So
É verdadeiramente um privilégio você estar aí, Sunil.
Down the line here, you're a huge fan as well. And sometimes when we have what seems to be such a seminal event, out of it will come songs or something that people will remember for the ages. Was there a performance, or is there something in